Welcome to Gospel Music USA, bringing you the best in Southern gospel music from coast to coast. Now here are your hosts of Gospel Music USA, Danny Jones, Karen Peck Gooch, and Mike Lefevre.
Hey everyone, welcome to Gospel Music USA. My name's Danny Jones. I'm with the Singing News magazine, and this over here is the ultra-relaxed and heavily medicated Mike Lefevre of the Lefevre Quartet. How you doing on that?
I'm doing great. I am taking sinus medication.
Yeah, I can tell.
We're missing one.
Yes, we are.
We're missing one. Karen Peck Gooch is out on assignment. Special assignment today.
That's right.
She's actually singing.
Yeah, she is. She's on tour, but she will be back, and we look forward to her coming back. And she just makes the team
She
come
changes
together
the whole
really well.
thing.
She does. All right, we've got a lot of guests on the program today, and surely there will be something on here that you will enjoy. We've got family groups, we've got quartets, we've got everything in between.
And we've got gospel music.
Yeah, how about that? That's why we call it Gospel Music
That's
US.
it.
Anyway, hey, we want you to enjoy our first guest. Here are the Whisnants.
When the world is crashing in and you don't know what to do, you can call on God, He will see you through. There is no way we can lose, knowing we can trust Him in all we say and do. All is well, all is well. When storms come, we can say all is well. God is still God, His strength will never fail. All is well, all is well. Hold on to the promise that is forever true. Cast your care on Him because He cares for you. Time and again He has proved His grace is sufficient, His mercies ever new. All is well, all is well. When storms come, we can say all is well. God is still God, His strength will never fail. All is well, all
could fret over failures, grieve over past sins, those times when I wasn't all I should have been. When doubt tries to come, rushing in like a flood, there's one thing that holds me. I'm trusting the blood. I'm trusting the blood Jesus gave for my sin. It still has the power to heal and to cleanse. God's mercy is flowing in one crimson flood. I'm washed and made whole 'cause I'm trusting the blood. Jesus won a great victory that day on the tree, and he said in his name I could claim it for me, for all of my needs. He's more than enough. So I'm looking to Calvary and trusting the blood. I'm trusting the blood Jesus gave for my sin. It still has the power to heal and to cleanse. God's mercy is flowing in one crimson flood. I'm washed and made whole 'cause I'm trusting the blood. God's mercy is flowing in one crimson flood. I'm washed and made whole. I'm washed and made whole. I'm trusting the blood. Trusting the blood. Trusting the blood.
And welcome back to Gospel Music USA. And hey, next time you're on Facebook, do a search and find for the official page of Gospel Music USA. If you don't mind, like and share that page. We sure would appreciate it. Now, Mike, it's been a while since you've been with us here on Gospel Music USA. Your tour schedule has been very heavy. Where have you been?
Actually, what took the majority of the time was we did some revivals, and we were down in Louisiana doing revivals. But we cover so much ground, just like all the groups out there do. But I missed being here. I did. I missed picking on you.
Well, I missed you being here too. I didn't miss the picking on part too much, but you also had a little dental work done while you were gone.
I did. Lifesavers will do interesting things to back teeth. But anyway, that's a whole nother story.
Okay, well, we'll make a whole episode of that. We've got all of Mike's dental surgery on film. We'll show that one day.
Good.
All right, now, hey, Jay Perrick. sang tenor for Gold City for a long time, and
Several years.
And he is one of those guys who can just go up there and hit the highest notes of all, and it just seems like there's no end to his range up there. If you could be a tenor singer, of course you're a baritone. If you were a tenor, who would you want to sing like?
Well, that's a good question. I've got a lot of favorite tenor singers. I always loved Danny Funderburk, Jeremy Peace. I love Jay Parrott. I mean, there's some great tenor singers out there that have been over the years. How about you?
I don't know. I mean,
if you could sing.
If I could sing. Well, I can sing just enough to get me in trouble. But, you guys get to do something that I really kind of wish I could have done all my life, is sing. And as far as baritones are concerned, there are great baritones out there like Mark Trammell. He's a great baritone.
He is.
Let's see, who else was out there? Let's see.
It's hard to come up with, really.
Let's see.
Ed Hill.
Ed Hill was a great baritone.
Glenn Allred.
Glenn Allred was a great baritone. Yes. And then there's the Lefebvre guy, Mike Lefebvre. He's all right, too. But anyway, hey, listen. Speaking of Jay Parrott, they came by several months ago and recorded a few songs here, and we were digging in the archives back there, and we found this great song. So, ladies and gentlemen, here is Jay Parrott in Vocal Event.
When it cries for its mother, like a child I was helpless and alone. Then I met the Master. Yes, I am one of his very own. For all things were changed when he found me, and a new day broke through all around me. Glad I know it. I was just like a blind man. You see, I walked in total darkness. I had longed, I had searched for the light. He's now my master. Now I walk no more in the night. For all things were changed when he found me. Oh yes, and then a new day broke through all around me.
We're having a great day here on Gospel Music USA. We're so glad you're with us today. We've got a lot of great music for you, more to come, and you've already heard some great music. But there's a guy coming up right now singing with his group, and he's special to me. He's a special friend. I traveled with him for several years with a group called Gold City Quartet, and he is one of America's most beloved singers and tenor singers. And I got to tell you right now, if you've never heard these guys, you're going to be absolutely blessed. He's just completely amazing. Probably, in fact, I think he is probably the most awarded tenor singer in all of gospel music. Right now, hey, this would be a good time for him to come around. Would y'all make welcome Brian Free and Assurance?
Brian Free and Assurance here on Gospel Music USA. Now, Mike, here is one of those lesser-known facts, even though it's part of Southern gospel music history. Of course, you and Brian sang together in Gold City, but that was not the only time that you sang with Brian Free, was it?
No, actually, and I'm going to give you a little bit of history here. we actually sang together before Gold City.
Oh, really?
We sang together 6 months. We had a group, and 6 months after we started, we practiced for 6 months, sang one time, and Brian went with Gold City.
Wow.
And then after Gold City, I was the original baritone for Brian Free and Assurance.
Right. Okay. So it seems like you every time that you put together a group with Brian Free, Brian would leave. Does that kind of give you any kind of a...
I got the last laugh on him. I left him the last time.
Okay. All right. Well, anyway, you know, Brian Free and Assurance, one of the premier trios in gospel music today, even though they have a long history as a quartet. Now they're a trio and doing very well. And matter of fact, if you were to look on any of the national charts or any of the concert information, you're going to see Brian Free and Assurance on there quite a bit. Now, here they are. They're coming all the way from beautiful downtown Douglasville, Georgia, to be with us today. Brian Free and Assurance.
Do you ever find yourself asking God where He's been? Ever get up out of bed saying I can't do this again? Have you ever been afraid of what tomorrow's gonna bring? And you're facing it alone, at least that's what you think. I can tell you after going through that valley, even though I couldn't see it at the time, it was in my weakest moments that He held me. And I know you'll find He will carry you when you can't go on. He will be your strength when your strength is gone. He will lift you up. He will be enough to get you through when the road is long and you wanna quit, 'cause you think you got nothing left to give. You can fall apart, fall into His arms. He will carry you. When you get the kind of news that you hoped you'd never hear, when you're chasing down a dream just to watch it disappear, when somebody that you love turns and walks away, and they leave you standing there with shattered faith. You don't have to pick up all the broken pieces. You don't have to try to cut